Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be playing some Minecraft. Now you might be asking yourself, why would you be playing Minecraft in 2019? And the answer is pretty simple. I really like Minecraft. I've been playing it since pre-release. I used to play an awful lot of it back when it first came out. And, you know, in the recent years I have played a lot less. But it remains that I still really enjoy the game. And now Minecraft is a really hot commodity. If you haven't noticed, there's an awful lot of people playing Minecraft, there's an awful lot of people live streaming Minecraft, and most importantly, there's an awful lot of people watching Minecraft. So I figured I'd give it a shot, I would enjoy myself, I would indulge in the Minecraft arts, and hey, maybe some people would actually be willing to watch it. So, in case you weren't upset enough with me for playing Minecraft, I'm going to be playing on the Xbox One. The reason for that is my computer is kind of dead at the moment, my Windows tower, and in case you didn't know, MacBooks are not exactly great at playing Minecraft, and particularly playing and recording. So we're going to give it a go on the Xbox One. I haven't messed around with the new version. I guess now they have sort of a version that's more in line with the PC version versus the Minecraft for Xbox One that came out at launch. So hopefully this is sort of better and more up to date. The little I've played, it seems pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and create a new world here. We want a free world because I'm not going to pay $7.99 a month to host a Minecraft server. Now, I do have a seed picked out. I wanted two things in a seed. I wanted a village nearby, and I wanted a snow biome, because I really want to build in a snow biome. And I also want to mess around with the new village, because I guess there's a lot of updates to the villages, how they work. There's different professions for the villagers and different things they can do. There's raids, different mechanics all over, so that should be pretty fun. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give ourselves a map so I don't get lost. The bonus chest I'm gonna pass on. Infinite world, the seed we got here, if you want to play along, is going to be 6992, which should work. I loaded it up once and it seemed to be exactly what I was looking for. The distance doesn't seem to work. Friendly fire coordinates. I think all this stuff is probably fine. Yeah, we should be good. In case you were wondering, we're not going to turn cheats on. So if you miss some stuff and you're like, hey man, you're really out of line here, just know, I'm not cheating. I'm just bad. So we'll see how this goes. It should be fairly fun. I think it's going to be very entertaining to try and pick Minecraft back up after a few years. Hopefully it's not too cringy, and hopefully some of you actually enjoy it. I know I've been watching a couple different YouTubers. I've watched Ethos Lab for years. I really enjoy his videos. And also B00. B00 makes excellent videos. If you're looking for a more, I don't know, he's just sort of he's still funny, right? He's still entertaining, but he's also interesting to listen to outside of just Minecraft. B00 is really, really a great YouTuber. Would recommend. So we got our little map here, right? Which for some reason we spawned on the edge of, because that makes sense. Now, as you can see on the map, up there, and on top of the mountain, there's a nice snow biome, which I haven't really looked at a whole lot, but how do I get rid of the map? There we go. But we got this nice village, which looks fairly well put together. It's not built into a mountain for the most part, except this really cool elevated thingamabob here, farm. So definitely an excellent seed if you're looking for something. A lot of the seeds you find when you go online are 6 years old, and they don't really work anymore, or at least the people giving them to you are not very trustworthy. This one, on the other hand, is excellent. I think I found this from 2012, so either it just happened to get lucky or they're still working with really old seeds. But, now wait, it was 2014, 15? Something like that. It was from a thread, a forum page I found, because I was too lazy to load up 100 different worlds and try to find one with a snow biome. But, look at these villages. Look at how great they are now. They got cow pens with actual cows in them. You got a farm with carrots. I think this is a compost bin, if I'm not mistaken. Apparently I'm not allowed to use it, but definitely a compost bin. We got this little guy here, which is one of our many different villagers. This guy's a farmer, so he's going to trade us all sorts of farm-related goods. I think, like, the compost bin, I think is his, like, home base. And then, like, this guy that's presumably a weaponsmith, he's got his little, whatever this guy is, repair and disenchant box. So I think they each have, like, a little hub that they go to. We got our chest here, so I turned off spawn chest, but of course I got this chest anyway. So we've got a saddle and some gold and some boots. So not a great haul, but you know, wow, this is really weird. I'm used to playing with a mouse, so I'm used to all of the, like, I used to as in, like, I play all the time, but I'm better with a mouse than I am with an Xbox controller, because usually I only play racing games with an Xbox controller. But it seems to be, once you get used to the controls, it shouldn't be too awful bad. It's not like it's a game where you need, like, high precision, like a first-person shooter or something like that. For some reason, there's nothing in this pen, but we also have an iron golem, which is really cool. So you get a free golem to protect your village, probably because there's raids, so you actually do need to protect your village. And we have a cat, which I don't think is, like, part of the update, but look, a cat. And, oh, look, another cat. And then there's these bells. So I believe the bell, I'm not going to ring it because I think they all run inside. I think the bell is for when a raid starts. You're supposed to, what is that? Taking inventory. All right. Achievement get. We're going to get all the achievements during this Let's Play. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We are going to fill out my gamer score real good, real fast. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I think when, like, a raid starts, you can ring the bell and they'll all run inside so they don't get, like, harassed by the danger. Speaking of dangers, we should probably fill in the giant hole in the middle of the pathway. But let's go up the hill real quick. We're going to do a little bit of exploring in this first episode here. And then moving on, we'll actually start doing some building. I'm going to try to do most of this fairly live, because I feel like there's a lot of Let's Plays online where you can, online as in, you know, YouTube, where you can watch people, now see, this is the same compost bin, right? I think. There's a lot of Let's Plays where you see people that, like, take big cuts and get a lot of stuff done off camera, and although that makes for a lot of progress in the video, I do enjoy seeing things live every once in a while, and there's not an awful lot of Let's Plays that still do it, like, minute for minute, where you can actually see what's going on. So I'm going to try to do a little bit of that. I know I don't want to make it too awful boring, so I will skip some stuff if I have to, but for the time being, we're just going to do a little bit of exploring and then a bit of building. So we seem to have some really cool, I don't even know what kind of biome this is, but it's really cool looking. We got, like, ice glaciers floating everywhere, and I believe that is, I think that's the fortress for the like, raid team. I think they come in from that building there and come harass our village. So that means we're probably going to run into some raids in the not too distant future, given that they're, like, right next door. I'm not entirely clear on how you trigger the raids. I've got a lot of learning to do on that and most of the update, because there's, like, a lot of new things since I last played. So if you have any suggestions and or know what you're doing in this game, feel free to let me know, because it's going to be a long, hard road if I refuse to understand how the game works. But this seed is excellent. Look, we got a beautiful coastal like, shore down around here. Coastal shore. That's not redundant at all. Which is really nice. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense up against my snow biome, but, you know, whatever works. We got some nice forest over there. We got a lot of different biomes bordering right on each other, which will be great when we go to get resources. So we've got different trees we can plant. We've got ice. We've got sand down that way. And then we've got our village. So, of course, I want to sort of center around the village and this mountain, because, again, I want to build in the snow biome and also mess with the village. So I think ideally my, like, base will be on this mountainside here, and then we'll have the village sort of down there that we can look down on and sort of keep an eye on, make sure they stay safe. Anywho, recorder cut out. But like I was saying, we're gonna go down here and get some wood so we can actually make some tools before I starve to death. And get sort of set up, and then moving on from there, we will start actually building something, because that is the main goal. I am not going to pretend like I know how to design intricate circuitry, redstone stuff. That's sort of beyond my scope. I will totally follow some YouTube tutorials if we need to build something cool in the world, but in general, I'm going to stick to building, because that is what I am both adequate at and also interested in, because I think the building part is obviously kind of the cool part of Minecraft, is that you can sort of build what you want. If you want the like 2012 sales pitch for Minecraft and how all of the 12-year-olds get their mom to buy it for them. They're like, Mom, it's not, don't worry about the creeper like creeping up on you and blowing things up. No, I want to build. I want to build this house. The achievements are like really far behind. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm getting the achievements, it's not because I've never opened the game, although I'm not going to pretend like I opened the game an awful lot. I switched Xboxes recently. So we got, what are we doing here? Is that how things work? You can just like construct, as you can tell, haven't played an awful lot, but apparently that's how things work now. So that's kind of weird. But yeah, so let's, how do I build? Shouldn't there be like tools in here? Tools? Equipment? Tools? I guess just make a crafting bench. I don't really want 5 crafting benches. Okay. It's just telling me how many I can get. Because I need, oh yeah, I guess I can't make a sword in my inventory. They don't really have the real estate for that. See, this was kind of weird. Like, you have this whole menu full of stuff you can craft, but then at the same time, like, knowing the recipe is no longer important. So knowing what you can make in your inventory is also kind of not important. I like how we're getting all the achievements to start off here, though. It's really nice. I'm glad I didn't like play beforehand. So like we can go ahead and get all of the achievements. I don't think there's that many. I know I got all the ones on the PC quite a few times. I'm sure they've added more since then, but I'm sure it's like obtainable. Some of the games are really hard. Like, I know I was trying to get some of the ones in Forza, and it's like there's ones where you have to lead so many laps, like lead so many miles, and like race in certain conditions and stuff like that. It's really, it's rough. It takes a lot of time. You can't just hop in and like immediately finish the game. I also don't tend to play single player a whole lot, so if you're wondering why I have looked like I've never played a video game before, I tend to play online. I find it more interesting to play with other people, and sort of I like the competitive aspect of it more than the like story. I don't know, like I like the idea of a story-based game. I just get bored too easily. So, oh yeah, there's barrels now. See, what's the advantage of a barrel? Isn't that the same size as a chest? Not entirely sure. Not also not really the point. So let's make a couple of tools. We're gonna go, it's kind of night. I think there's beds in the village, right? Because the villagers still need beds to reproduce, don't they? I think that's still how it works. So maybe we can find a bed and like go to sleep. That would be kind of nice. So there's like, there's a child in the bed. Why are they just leaving the child like sleeping on their own? That's just rude. Shouldn't they have a parent? Wow, it's getting real dark real fast. This looks like a big house. They better have like a bed or two, right? Getting an upgrade. Look how slow the achievements are. It takes like 5 seconds to tell me what's going on. I'm totally gonna blow up though. So keep that in mind. If you enjoy my pain and misery, you're gonna have a grand old time. Because there was definitely a creeper like right here. Like less than 30. Oh, he's over in the water. Okay, we're fine. That's the house I found the child. This is, oh god. Oh, well, we're setting that guy up for failure. That's alright. We don't need all the villagers, right? Like, alright, so there's kind of no hope here in sleeping. So let's just go over in the corner and mine some of the resources. Or we could just fight for our lives. Why don't we just fight a couple spiders? You get resources for that, right? You get like spider eyes. I'm not gonna fight him. I'm not that confident in my ability to use an Xbox controller, and I also really don't want to like lose all of my things. Look, we're getting achievement after achievement. I want to fight you because you drop cool things, and I really don't want to fight the creeper because it doesn't drop cool things. Please don't blow up my skeleton. Aw, look at him. Aw, can you still get a record? Isn't this how you're supposed to get a record? Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it. Please don't kill me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh god. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. It's the revenge memes are coming. They're coming up full force. I'm also gonna starve to death, so that's a downside. Here, get down here, bud. He really doesn't want to jump off the cliff. He's smarter than the skeleton. He may be a suicide bomber, but he still values his life. Come here. Come at me. Come at me, bro. Damn it, he's dead. I'm sorry for the YouTube reference. I swear I'll stop. I'll get better. I will get less cringy with every Minecraft Let's Play video I make, I assure you. I guess we should probably go down in this cave, right? I really can't see anything, and I'm pretty sure you guys also can't see anything. Because I have, like, no torches. Because for some reason, my fancy care package chest had no torches in it. So we're kind of stuck in the hole down here. And that's kind of a downside. But I guess we're safe, and we can, like, mine some stone. Do I have any... Is there coal somewhere? Can I, like, adjust the brightness? Is there, like, a way to make it not pitch black in here? Because that would be really nice. Video? Brightness. Look, we crank... Why brightness? No crank up. There we go. Now we're going places. That does not look any brighter. Did that not save? No, it did. It's just still dark. Alright, well, we're gonna die. There's another creeper. I can see well enough to see him. So, this is it for us. There's gotta be coal somewhere right in here, right? Am I just not seeing the coal? If I'm blind, comment down below. Let me know. I need to know my shortcomings. If blindness is one of them, this is definitely not gonna end well. That looks like coal, right? No, that's stone. That's stone. This is terrible news. All right, well, let's go back out here. I think we'll make our way back up to the surface. Give me just 1 second. All right, so we've made our way back up to the surface. Something seems to be killing our... Oh, it's a witch. That's good. Please don't kill our only defense. Like, I have no confidence in my ability to stop people from killing this world. Come here, creeper. Do me a solid. Oh, damn it. Do me a solid and blow this guy up. Here. Look, he's eating stuff at me. Just gonna... Oh, damn it. Oh, we're gonna die. How did that not kill... How did that not kill you? Stupid witch. Alright, well, we died. No, he died. Oh, no, he did. Our only line of defense died, so that's great. We need to get more iron so we can, like, revive our iron golem. I do have bread, which is convenient. I was, like, starving to death in the cave, not realizing I got bread out of the chest. So, all in all, look, we got a potion. Is it a health potion? Instant health. Look at that. Probably shouldn't waste the instant health potion when I'm, like, currently healing. But, so the moral of the story here is, it's very dark outside. Very dangerous. The iron golem's dead. There's a raid force right down the street. And I have no idea what I'm doing. So if that sounds interesting and you want to see my misery, feel free to follow along in my my endless Minecraft journey towards getting all of the achievements and setting up my beautiful snow base. But yeah, joking aside, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to call it there because it's dark and I'm not really going to get anything done in the next few minutes here. In the next episode, we'll start out in the daytime. We're going to go build a bit of a starter house where we can sort of settle down, probably up on the mountainside. And then we'll focus on playing with the new mechanics, like the village, and getting sort of settled in before a long, hard raid surely rains down on us. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I post new videos every single week, so I definitely like to see you back next week. But until then...